I was probably wasted. That's what it was.
All right, cool. All right, I gotta go take a break.
Yes, and
Good job.
shortly I'm going to shut everybody's mic off because we're almost going to start.
Good
I
job.
see that it's 2 minutes to, or a minute and a half. Gasman looks like he froze.
He's either asleep or his picture's frozen.
No, he's froze.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak preview behind the curtain. At 7:15, this girl by the name of Cassidy
That's a
Reinig.
pretty name.
She's gonna call. What happened is she was
I'm
in.
shutting microphones off now. We're about to start the show. Or start the show. Sure, start.
Don't shart.
All right. All right, let's see.
What
Testing.
I got to mute you now. Mute. 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 All right. Whoops, one more. Mute. Okay, and I'm about to.
Or the first. I'm way at the top.
Oh. Voice muted. Okay.
The very mention of the name brings to mind things so evil, so fantastic, so degrading. You wonder if it isn't all a dream, a nightmare. But no, this is no dream. This is the original terrifying story of a maniac.
Spike on the mic.
I said Spike check 1, Spike check 2, Spike check 3. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What happened? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to another exciting episode of Spike on the Mic Show.
Yay! What's he doing?
I don't know, it just like my headphone just went out there. I am he, ladies and gentlemen. I am he. I am the guy known as the Spike on the Mic. There we go. There we ungo. Stand still. Keep it here for an hour. And something is going on because when I talk, I get cut out. I get clipped out. So it must be the recording catching up. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Spike on the Mic Show. I am he. I am the guy known as the Spike on the Mic. And we are, I don't know. I can't tell. I now hear nothing. Did you stop the music, W?
Yes, I did, because that's what was making your headphones cut out. That's so great. This is so professional. I love the way this show starts.
Well, I was confused and concerned. Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, yes, we are here at our remote central. What is it? Let me see what I call this. We are the Spike on the Mic Show, and we are at what we call Remote Central here at 7 p.m. on the Spike on the Mic Show with the cast and the crew, the people that I like to introduce. Directly in front of me, we have the man that's, I guess he's with the original Hooters girls, or he's with the women from the airline. This is Dr. Captain Clark. Dr. Captain Clark, how you sticking?
I'm sticking with everybody's grandma. Oh!
Yeah, but you got the grandmamas, right now they're not grandmamas yet. They're grandmamas now. Right. All right, so the man that's making the sounds go through your eardrums, we like to call him PWs. PWs, how you sticking?
I'm sticking like a sneeze to a mustache.
Yeah, really. This is going to be interesting, and this is what I really love doing the Zoom thing and giving us a chance to get together in our remote locations because of the C-19.
Yes.
C-19 thing there. But listen, we're here, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for one reason only.
Oh,
and
God.
it is because the man we like to call the voice of reason. Voice of reason, how you sticking?
I'm sticking here with a little bit of advice for everybody. You know how they say you can take 2-ply toilet paper, pull it apart, and make it last twice as long?
Yes.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
You get a lot of shit on your hands. Yeah, I think.
You don't even try it.
Yeah.
But it does work because you was going to wash your hands anyway. So if you get some stuff on your hands, you still was going to wash your hands, right?
No.
You have to now.
No, you know, I have so much soap. I'm not going to waste it on shit.
Damn.
Anyway, it doesn't work.
Oh. All right. And so the lady in the bottom left of my corner, she is so fine, so pretty. We like to call her Tiffany's. Tiffany's, how are you sticking?
I am sticking like a proud new owner of that 2-ply TP.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, during the pregame show, you had mentioned the fact that you was running a little low, so you actually went out and bought some, right?
Well, yeah, I didn't join the craze at the beginning of this madness. I actually went shopping for it when I needed it.
Riddle me this. Where'd you go? Was it just readily available?
Yeah, Target.
Huh.
Did they have did they have someone standing by the tissue aisle saying one per customer?
No, they just won't let you cash out with more than one.
Oh, well, cool. I need to go check that out because I went to Walmart the other night and the shelves were empty. Matter of fact, it was yesterday and the shelves were still empty.
So I know, I forget what store, Walmart, any of the stores, if you call, they will tell, obviously they restock at night. You get there in the morning. I know BJ's, a friend of mine, went to BJ's early in the morning, and Walmart.
Is this still the part where you're introducing guests?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Thank you.
I thought I'd mention that, you know.
Thank you.
Who needs him?
All right, well, let's go ahead because last show, this man was making money. But now he was hauling gas, and now he's just full of it. He's the gas. Right here, he's going to be with us. Gas man, how you sticking?
I'm sticking like an investigative reporter. I need to find out where the toilet paper is because I'm down to one roll.
Oh, down to one rule.
I'll sell you some.
Deal.
So now you're doing drug deals. So, gas man, what's going on? You're freezing and you're jumping around.
Yeah.
Oh.
He didn't pay his bill.
Am I freezing now?
No. No, I don't know. We'll
on my phone.
You sitting on it?
No,
I'm holding it in my hand.
Phone, yeah, he's holding it.
Oh, well, Dr. Captain Clark, how are you doing over there? Because you're looking, chipper.
Fine.
Yeah.
Hey, I have no idea, ladies and gentlemen, in case you're wondering, no idea where the one, the only Bill Smots is, or the Philly Connection. What do you say?
Actually, Bill Smots has been in the waiting room, and I beeped him in once, and okay, I think
he's
we
texting everybody saying he wants to be let in.
I see his text. You can almost see his face.
I just let him in. And he has to turn on his camera and his microphone.
No.
Well, somewhere in the
Although
lobby.
the camera doesn't really matter to the people who are listening on the radio.
Yeah, well, somewhere in the lobby we have the man who knows it all because he don't know how to turn his stuff on. He is the Bill Mott. I don't know what's going on, but now that I have introduced everyone, in case you wonder, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Spike on the Mic show. And W.
Yes.
We talk about, what, 3 things?
Yes.
The past, the present, and the future.
Oh, snap. There it is. Okay, just in time to get a witness of our dance of the week, we'll have Mr. Bill Smots. Bill Smots, how you sticking? Your mic is muted, Mike.
No, I just muted the gas man because he's making lots of noise over there.
Unmute the smart man.
Well, all right, I thought he could do that, but there he goes.
It says you are muted. Am I muted still?
No.
There's something on your face.
We hear you.
No,
I hear you.
He can hear you.
You do hear me. All right, good. I'm sticking like gum to the bottom of my shoe.
Well, okay, let's talk about, I know no one can see this but me. What's that on you? What's the S for?
Schmatz.
Oh, okay. You know, the S's are usually trademarked.
Well, I know, but it's in red because you don't like red, so I don't give any red S's.
Yeah, you can have that. You can have that. All right, so, and before we get our important phone call, let's go ahead and take care of other things. DW, PW, can you throw out there the little sponsor thing? Oh, Clark, you okay?
He's in an explosion.
That's a dumpster.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
Spike and Mike Show is brought to you by the Game Day Metric Tour. The Game Day Metric Tour is a charity bicycling tour featuring 2 courses through scenic landscapes. And by Kansas City Online Radio, bringing you cool blues and entertaining talk 7 days a week at kconlineradio.com. And by RadioSt. Pete.com, local internet radio from St. Petersburg, Florida. Today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 24 hours a day. stpeteradio.com.
Welcome to Hooters! Politically incorrect since 1983.
The official home of race fans.
Queer. All right. All right, so listen, you guys were all a little taken back because last week's topics were not award deserving. Well, like they say, chicken next day feathers. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Chicken next day feathers.
Yeah. So we that means that they all can't be winners, but sometimes we hit a home run. And before we do this, let's go ahead and do what we call topic changing music.
Okay.
I'm Steve Hurley of Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. Everything I say is a surprise to myself.
Hey, man, that's too close to home. All right, I like to call this topic here, My Rules, My House.
My rules, my house.
Or really, my house, my rules.
My house, my rules. Oh, no, right. Wait. Oh, really? My house, my rules.
It's actually, in this time of need that people have to go and live with other people.
Sure.
So
you have to. Yeah. I thought you were supposed to stay away from other people.
No. Right now is the time when we all supposed to.
I get it.
Maybe get together and stay with other people.
It's not a hurricane.
Yeah. Oh, I know what he considers his wife another people.
Yeah. So here's it. Yeah, really.
So he has to stay with another people. Yeah.
He doesn't realize he's the other person.
So there's this guy, but he's 22 and he's in law school. He moved in with his sister. Seems like an appropriate thing, right? But his sister came up and said, "You can stay with me, but I have some demands or some rules that you have to do." Now, my question to the legal riffraff and the shipping containers: do you think these are some ridiculous rules? Okay. Rule number 1 is no eating or drinking unless using a bottle in the bedroom.
Like a baby?
Say again?
Like a baby?
Yeah, I guess. Rule number 2, you must not go out every night. Stay home some nights. Rule number 3.
Are you staying home every night?
That's what the landlord is requiring that.
Yeah.
Rule number 3, you can't bring guys at home at all times of the night. Only sometimes. Rule number, next one, must chip in and help clean her dog in the house dog cleaning chores. Number 4, must be the driver if we need to go shopping.
Okay. Hey, topic left over from last week.
And number 5. Oh, see, I'm setting y'all up with low ones before I get for the good. Yeah. Y'all get to the good ones. Yeah. Number 5 is cook meals if we're eating the same thing. Now, you guys got to admit, if you were moving in with your said help family member, would you abide by these rules? And I start out with you, Dr. Captain Clark.
Well, they seem awfully arbitrary. He can bring guys home sometimes. He has to cook food when they're eating the same thing. He has to stay home some. They don't seem like rules. They seem like requests.
Right.
And I don't get the eat out of a bottle thing either. So I would probably say, yeah, I'll comply, and then just ignore him and say, yeah, I'm just doing this stuff sometimes.
Okay, Smarts.
Someone gave you the list I gave him?
Yeah. Gas man.
I think it's ridiculous. I just go live in the woods. Terrible.
Serious. Tiffany's?
I mean, I think they're all absolutely ridiculous except for the driving thing, because I hate driving. I'm gonna have to save that rule for anybody that even just stepped foot in here for 5 seconds.
And voice of reason.
Voice
of reason.
Nice. Oh, he's muted for some reason.
Voice of reason.
You muted me.
Yeah, I know. That's not good. Say it again. Say the whole thing again.
What is the title again of the topic? My house rules.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just sit right there and just catch on. All right.
And my house by rules. That means my house by rules.
There you go. See, that's why he's the voice of reason. And PW, what do you think?
Are these rules personal? You know, I'm picturing somebody gave you these rules.
No. It happened is that this guy was trying to move in, and he's in law school. He's trying to live with his sister, and she's laying down the law. So what he did was he tried to say, well, I'm in law school. So he gave her the legal law saying that if you pay your rent, don't damage the furniture, don't damage the property, and stay within good graces, you can't tell me what to do.
Huh.
Now, and she told him to go pound sand.
Yeah, that's what I would have told him to.
Because the law says that the people can't deny you because of race, creed, and all that kind of stuff. Sure. But they can tell you don't be having parties in the house. All right, and yes, Smarts, that was a carryover from last week's.
It was?
Thought so.
Wow, I guess I wasn't paying attention last week. Woo!
But now, like I say, this show is probably going to be mostly talking about our caller guest here. So let's go ahead and take answer the call. Guest, welcome to the Spike on the Mic show. How you sticking?
I'm good. How are you?
Is this the lovely, talented Miss Cassidy Reniger?
Yes.
Wow, yeah. You got your name right?
I got that right?
Yep.
Right. How you doing, Cassidy? What happens? I'm a friend of her pops, and she has a very interesting story. Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome to the Spike on the Mic show. You are here on with a bunch of guys and girls. There's about 5 of us on the show, so hopefully we won't interrupt you, and we're going to try to let you tell this story. So, but first off, before I go any further, how you doing? And thank you for calling.
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm doing good. Okay, so let me ask you just another second question before we get into this interview. How do you pronounce Guayaquil, Ecuador?
Oh, Guayaquil.
Oh, Guayaquil, Ecuador. All right, so guys, let me tell you this story real quick. So Cassidy, she is a sophomore at the University of Miami. She went down to Ecuador doing a study, some kind of foreign exchange kind of study thing.
She said study abroad program.
Study abroad program.
While you were still talking.
Right. And so what happened is the coronavirus problem booted up. And so they told everyone, now I'm paraphrasing all this because I want you to tell the story. Everyone had to get out of Ecuador, where her father is like the man from Taken. He has a certain set of skills to get his daughter out. And so now, Cassidy, tell me from the day that you found out that you had to get out of Ecuador, what happened?
So basically, it was about 3 weeks ago. It was just normal Saturday. Went to the beach, and I live with the host family. So we have dinner at 7 every night. So I go to the house, getting ready to eat dinner, and all of a sudden I get a text from the director of the program, who's like on the ground, like there with me.
Right.
He's like, we're having a meeting. I don't care what you're doing. You have to come right now. And I kind of knew, oh no, coronavirus, it's happening. So I kind of was like, oh God. So I like rushed to like where our school is. And basically they told us, okay, the study abroad program is canceled. You have to go home ASAP because the Ecuadorian government has decided to close all international borders. And that's something, I was in the Galapagos Islands, which are 600 miles off the coast of Ecuador.
Yeah.
So super remote. And they had said in that announcement that they were going to do some restrictions for the islands, but they didn't really specify. So the people at Miami decided, okay, we're canceling it. They need to come home. So it was Saturday.
Right. So there was like 2,000 UM students down there, and y'all was just running around there just learning stuff. And then the government came and said, "Get out of here."
So it was only 15 Miami there, but a bunch of tourists.
Oh, why do I say 2,000?
15 students, yeah. Close, Spike.
So they told you to get out of Ecuador, right? And so your folks called and booked airplanes to get you out of there, right?
Yeah, so they did. So I called them right after that meeting, and I said, okay, guess what? I'm coming home. So they tried on a computer and bought a plane ticket, and unfortunately it was going through the Galapagos to Guayaquil, Ecuador, to Panama City, Panama, and then to Miami. So that's not really ideal because more airports, more coronavirus,
Right.
chances to get locked down. We waited a day, and for some reason, the airline never ended up sending like confirmation or like check-in. So my mom started getting really worried, and she decided to book another flight. And then got so worried about it, she booked 2 more flights. So we had a total of 3 flights going home. And it got scheduled for Monday. So basically, I got told Saturday night, Sunday was the last day, leave at 5 a.m. on Monday. But so with the other tickets, the one never sent me a confirmation. And the last one she booked ended up getting canceled and not rescheduled. So good thing she booked 3 because only one of them ended up actually going out.
All right, so 2 questions on that. Your folks had to book 3 flights to get out of there, and only one of them got you out of there. And the second question was, if you would not have caught those flights, would you have still been stuck in Ecuador in some maybe slave labor camp?
Not a labor camp, but
slave labor camp. Where did this come from?
You've been examining the unusual turtles on the Galapagos.
That's it. Giant turtles.
I actually did have a friend who got stuck, not in the Galapagos, but in Ecuador, for like 5 days.
So you still would have been stuck there?
Yeah, so she was stuck in Quito, which is another city in Ecuador.
I had a friend who lived in Quito. I'm sorry. I just shouted out.
I know the cousin mosquito.
All right, so I've been going through that. So I saw your article. I'm sorry, I saw the article, and it said that you left somewhere at 5 a.m. You left Isabel Island at 5 a.m. And then now go through the trains, planes, and automobiles on how you had to get to Miami.
Well, the train from there was really great to get to Miami. As well as the
automobile.
And underground railroads.
So you had to get out somewhere at 5 a.m. You go to some airport, correct?
Yep. 5 a.m., a taxi, a boat ferry, a cab, another little boat, a bus, a plane.
Right.
A couple more planes after that.
Oh.
So as you were doing that, were you with your friends or were you some solo, just little white girl lost in space?
So I was actually by myself.
Yeah.
My group, they were together. So I was a little ahead of them.
And all that time, you were in total contact with your folks, right?
Yeah. I had my data turned on because it was turning into sodium.
Now, let me ask you this. So at any time, were you afraid for your life?
No. Not really.
Oh man, I made the story seem bigger.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I was on that damn plane, train, boat, and everything else right now, and
Right
living
now.
here my life right now.
Yeah.
I'd rather be doing all that shit right now than being stuck at home with something.
So hold on a second. Here's the $1 million question.
I wasn't in the Galapagos. I wasn't too focused on anything else. I just was upset.
Okay, so $1 million question. And again, thank you for calling the Spike on the Mic show. And like I say, it was totally unrehearsed, unprepared, and you will learn to speak me. And your father will probably tell you the kind of guy I am. But would you ever go back?
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
What? You almost was into some slave labor camp, and now you want to go back?
No, she wasn't.
Yeah, you made
Like
that
bringing
part
up your personal experiences, Spike.
So Cassidy, if we could ask you, what did you know about Spike on the Mic before you came onto this podcast?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Well, now you know he was in a slave labor camp.
Yeah.
Did your father give any kind of heads up, or did he go, oh, you know what, I got a guy who he won't stop bothering me? He said to like 15 times, but really it was 2,000 times to get you on the show.
No, he didn't tell me anything. He was busy trying to get going.
Now, a question here. After being on the show, if he had told you anything beforehand, would you have come on?
I think so.
Oh, that's nice. That's
How
nice. Yeah.
many free wings?
My answer would have been probably not, but you know.
Tiffany, what, you gonna ask her something?
I wanted to know how many free wing vouchers Spike gave you to call.
What do you mean?
No, listen.
How many free wing vouchers did
Spike is sponsored by Hooters, so sometimes you get like free wing vouchers.
Yeah.
None, actually.
None?
Thank you.
Man, most guests get at least 2 or 3.
Listen, Cassidy is a legit caller for the Spike on the Mic show. She's
Absolutely.
making us go to the level.
Really, she was just sitting at home and randomly dialed this number?
I'm bored. Hey, I'm supposed to be at the Galapagos.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Well, Tiffany, here's the other question. Since
It's
obviously
Cassidy.
Cassidy, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry, Cassidy. Since you're a University of Miami student, but you have your home is in Tampa, St. Pete. Are you currently here in the Tampa, St. Pete, or are you down in Miami?
I'm in Tampa.
Okay, so fair enough. So
okay, cool. Well, good. There you go. Well, you can always transfer to the University of Florida too. You know that, right?
I have a question.
No need. No need.
All right. So hold on a second, Cassidy. The voice of reason wants to ask you a question. Voice, go ahead and ask the question.
Okay, my impression of the Galapagos is iguanas, big turtles, rare birds, and rocks. What else?
Well, there's some
Pretty
grass.
nice. Some clear, crystal clear water.
Yeah. Volcanoes. That's nice.
Are there any bees and tomatoes on the Galapagos?
No.
No bees, but and there are some tomatoes.
Ah, look at that voice.
Oh.
Okay. One more? Cassidy, thank you for calling the Spike on the Mic show. And like I said, we have a whole gang of people on this show that want to ask questions. Dr. Captain Clark, would you like to ask Cassidy a question?
No, she covered the source material very thoroughly and effectively, and I am glad that she did so. It was very entertaining.
All right. Gas Man, would you like to ask Cassidy anything?
Oops. I have to unmute him. Yes.
Gas Man?
Yes, for an old barfly. What is the bar scene like in the Galapagos Islands?
Oh my God.
Beach bars, yeah.
Yes.
Do they have karaoke and wrestling is what Gasman would like to know.
Yeah, really.
Hey, Cassidy, you still there? Or
Guess
you just
not.
hung up on?
It was the karaoke and wrestling that got her.
Yes.
Did we lose her? Cassidy, did we lose you?
No.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Well, again, I want to thank you. Listen, I will take care of your people's Hooters tab next time I see them. Whenever all this is over, and I want to thank you again. And we would like to send you a going away prize. Not a going away prize. What's it called? When you go on when you go on the show, they give you stuff. We want to send you something, but we don't.
Parting gift.
Yeah, parting gift.
Swag. Yeah.
We want to see some swag, and so we will get that to you as soon as you invite me to y'all house, because I know y'all living well over there. Okay.
This is why she should go to the University of Florida.
Cassidy.
Yeah.
Thank you, and I hope that we didn't bother you too much. Okay.
Oh my God.
No, you're good. It was great being here.
All right.
All right, partner. Thanks a lot for calling. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, Spike, I got a question for you real quick.
Go ahead, man.
How did you get 2,000 from 15 college students?
Yeah. Actually, here's the thing that I didn't want to question the guest, because she wrote an article in the University of Miami Herald.
Oh.
And it's really not University of Miami Herald, universityofmiami.com website.
Sure.
And you know what? It says Isabel Island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, where the population is less than 2,000.
So basically, it was a total evacuation of all.
Doing right now.
Oh, okay. Maybe I got that wrong.
Right now, somebody's asking Cassidy, so you were a guest on the Spike and the Mike show. What was that like? And she's going to go, I don't know.
I have no idea. Yeah.
Poor girl.
But wasn't that an interesting story that she had to do she had a certain set of skills to get out of that place, because she would have ended up in white slave labor.
Set of skills
you keep
to get on a
going
damn plane?
Huh?
What kind of skills?
Well, because I was with her dad when we were saying, man, I had a problem here. I need to get my daughter out of the Ecuadors. He says all the flights and planes won't answer. So I said, well, I know a guy who has a plane. So he says, well, let's call him, and I'll pay him X amount of money. We'll fly down there and we can get her out of there. So we was working on that.
To be honest, the Galapagos would probably be one of the most safe places to be, because it's so isolated. Like, there's no cases so far in the Canary Islands, which is a property of Spain. There's no cases of coronavirus on these places that have such isolation. When you go to these other centers is where the problem is.
Right, which is why we're protecting it.
This is why we call
please don't be so far away from the microphone.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, much better now. Yes.
So this is why we call you the voice of reason.
Yeah.
No, we don't. No, I'm sorry. No, we don't. No, we don't. This is why we call you the know-it-all.
The voice of reason.
Smart. God, I want to thank Tiffany for giving us a call. And
Tiffany, yeah.
That wasn't Tiffany.
Wow.
Oh, that's okay. Maybe it wasn't her. I want to thank
Cassidy. Yes.
Yes. And that was an awesome thought. Like I say, this is probably going to go on CNN. They're probably going to record this thing.
I'm impressed that she called despite the fact that her father knew you.
Yeah.
Well, probably
that's saying a lot.
For the 3 flights that he had to buy her.
Yeah, really. I mean, she never answered that. She never answered that question. Like, they bought 3 flights. I wondered, and she only used maybe 1. I wonder, did they just pocket the money? Being that corrupt, duopolis.
They credited everybody back. I had like 4 or 5 flights booked, and I had to call and cancel everything.
Oh, so you was gonna be in white slave labor too?
I mean, willingly, but.
Got to get some action somewhere.
And apparently, that's not essential. So.
Serious deal. All right. Well, thank you again, Cassidy, for calling us. And so now we got to continue on with the show. So you guys want to go ahead and say that we don't give a dang about the person living in the house with her brother, and she just got to either do the rules or stay somewhere else, right?
Yeah, we were done with that, I think.
Yeah.
That was pre-Cassidy.
That was such a great topic, too.
Let's keep on trucking.
All right, well, then let's go ahead and do topic changing music.
I'm Steve Hurley of Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. I'm surprised that I'm saying this. Everything's a surprise.
The big store on I-4.
No, Dr. Captain Clark, Steve Hurley has a soothing voice. He's not a questionable voice.
Yes, he is. Everything is a surprise. What did I just say? I don't even know.
The big store on I-4.
The big store on I-4.
Yeah, okay. When I see him, I'm gonna let you
say that.
All right,
that
so
fight behind you is just, you're brave.
Yeah, he is. You know, it's burning like the hairs on your head, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, every Monday.
You jagger Bob. All right, so I like to call this topic here real skin in the game.
Real skin in the game.
Oh, God.
Right. So let me ask you the guys that there. A lot of you guys, or do you guys have any tattoos?
Not yet. I haven't needed one yet.
Not me.
Yeah, I need one now after this, too.
Yeah, I still don't need one, I don't think.
Yeah, you're good at tomato.
Yeah, okay, so
Gas man, have you got any tattoos?
Wait, no, smarts. Okay.
Wait. Let me ask Gas man again. Do you have any tattoos?
Yes, I have 3.
3?
3.
Yes.
Voice of reason. You have any tattoos?
See, yeah.
Oh, I have never needed one yet.
Oh, Tiffany's?
Yes, I have one tattoo.
Oh, okay. And Dr. Captain?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, this story here is interesting. You know, where did it go? Okay, tattoos can be a very meaningful, and they can hold a lot of sentimental value to both the owners and the loved ones, right? So, of course, over the lifetime, people have spent thousands and thousands of dollars getting tattoos on their bodies, and tattoos runs what, about $300-400 a spot?
Oh, they're expensive.
I don't know.
You pay for time, right? Time and talent, I guess. I don't know.
Right. Gas man, how much does a tattoo usually run?
It depends. It depends on how big it is and how intricate the design and how much the color is. It varies.
I know, but
anywhere from $50 to as much as $250.
You can get
one. So what you're saying is it would be more expensive on a tall man.
Got to use that glow in the dark ink.
Not necessarily.
Well, this dude by the name of Michael Sherwood, and his sons were sitting at a bar, and they were doing some little chatting and talking about, you know, tattoos. That's way over bars and some beers, the term "Save My Ink Forever" service was born.
I know what this is.
What is Save My Ink Forever was born? It is that Michael is a mortician. And what he's in Cleveland, and what he is doing is he's taking the tattoos of the deceased, skinning them off the bodies, putting it on doing something with it, putting it on a frame, and giving it to the loved ones as a forever courts. What is it? What thing called momentum? I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, it's like a memento.
Yeah, a memento. Now,
a number on it.
Right. Now, the question to the legal riffraff and the shipping containers, let's say you have a tattoo and you pass. Would you like your loved ones to peel your tattoo off your body and put it on in a frame and give it to the people? I'll start with you, Gas Man. You seem to have a problem with this.
No, that's just creepy. None of my relatives would want my tattoos in a frame. That's creepy. No.
Tiffany?
I've
muted. Say that again?
Oh my gosh. I just said that is literally some Buffalo Bill shit if I've ever heard of it.
For real.
All right.
Big fat no.
Big fat, sorry, Dr. Smarts? Captain Bill Smarts?
What the fuck is going on? Hey, I would say this. That is incredibly weird. you're talking about what? Putting skin in a frame or something like that? Is that what?
Right.
Yeah. No, I think. Hello, Clarice.
Yes, exactly.
Dr. Captain Clark.
Chianti.
Beats making a lampshade out of it.
and voice of reason.
Yeah, that's.
Hello.
You said that's it.
Kind of wrong.
Oh, okay. PWs?
Well, actually, I had something better than that. I've always said that when I pass away before my wife, I want to be stuffed by a taxidermist.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd be set up in the corner of her bedroom, like.
Right? Begging?
Absolutely.
Yeah, begging. Yeah.
Okay, so the majority of the illegal riffraff in the shipping containers here say that they would not want to do that. But think about it. People take urns. They take the body and they burn it. And they put it in the ashes and they put it in the urn and they give it to them. They take locks of hair and they put it on stuff and they give it to them. They even go out to, hold on, they go to places, cemeteries, and buy stones with your names on it and put it on there. What is so creepy about the picture of your tattoo?
Frame in my living room? I don't know. Maybe I just said it and that's made it sound creepy.
I'm not dismembering their body. I wouldn't mind. I always joke around like, I want to get stuffed. I don't want you to take my skin.
Get stuffed. Okay.
Hey, what do you have in that frame? Oh, it's just a piece of decorative human skin?
Yeah, really. All right, so I guess we are a caller-driven show. So, Colin, welcome to Spike on the Mic Show. How you sticking?
I'm sticking wonderfully. I'm just curious, though. I don't remember that's what my dad said that he wanted to do when he died. He specifically told me that he wanted me to put him in a plastic bag and put him out with the trash.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. Hello, Miss Billy. So, Billy, if you just listen, why is it wrong that let's say, if someone, your loved one, had a tattoo? Now, listen, they do this after their funeral, after everything is done, before they close the casket.
Oh, good.
And they,
yeah. They do it while it's still alive.
Yeah.
And then they cut into the flesh and preserve the skin with the tattoo.
They mortified it, and then put it in and give it to you as a memento.
Yes. I'm mortified.
What'd you say?
Nothing. Keep going.
Now, see, I think it's a mindset that you people, not you people, on that side.
What do you mean,
of the
you
world,
people?
You guys don't understand. Like I say, they do stuffings of people, of animals. They do tombstones. They even do the locks of hair, skin, all that, and they do what do they call when you put them in the fire and burn you up and put it in a cup? Earnings.
Cremate.
Yeah, they cremate you. Yeah.
Wow.
And all that is acceptable. So why can't we get a tattoo and put it in the frame?
Like, if you were to get a taxidermy shop, would you call it stuffings?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I just checking. Yeah, doing stuffings. I like it.
You guys have not told me why this is crazy. Like I say, ashes.
Okay, so ashes, they're in a urn, and they're either buried in like a vault somewhere, or they're in an urn, and you don't look at the ashes. If you're buried in the ground, you're in a box, and they don't see your body. A lock of hair, people take that for a lock of hair from a live person. That's not really a living part of your body, but the skin was like a live. It's like having a body part. You kept a body part. If you're saying that it's okay for them to keep skin that has a tattoo on it and frame it and put it on the mantle, then why couldn't you just cut off somebody's hand, stuff it, and put it on the mantle? Because
nice
really
idea. Yeah.
Because they ain't thought about that. They just thought about the tattoos.
Yeah.
What if John Holmes was your friend and he said, "I want that on my wall"?
Holmes.
Right.
Who's that?
Why, there are other appendages that you could, when they want to say
Sure.
that.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah. If you want to stuff it, yeah, you can. Okay, listen. I want to go around the room again. No, I don't have to go around the room. All you Crab said no, right?
Absolutely no.
It was ew.
Yeah. Ooh is a good answer. Yeah.
Yeah, ew.
Okay, hold on a second. So let's say you had a balloon that your loved one blew up a balloon and his breath was in it, and they gave you a balloon at the end of the day, and then they went home and got killed. Would you keep the air in that balloon?
What?
Clark?
Who are
What?
You know about no.
Okay, maybe it's not a balloon. Let's say a beach ball.
Your breath
Anything.
must
You blow
begin
up.
to smell like Miller Lite.
You blow up something in a beach ball, and you give it to your loved one. Oh, I know what it is. Not a beach ball, like a Valentine's heart thing.
What if you soiled your underwear and then you died? Wouldn't your family want to have that soiled underwear? What the hell?
I got a good one. I still have my last voicemail my mother left for me. I still have my mom's voicemail. That's as close as I want to get.
Yeah.
But you would not want, let's say, if she had a tattoo that had all your family, all your siblings on there, you wouldn't want them to skin that?
I don't want them carving. I don't want them carving on my mom. What's wrong with you? No.
No. I have a question.
Go ahead.
Where's a suitable place to display this memento? You put it on the. I'm sorry, someone else is talking.
Yeah.
Ink on it? That's just gross.
All right. Let's hear. Go ahead.
Let's say Clark.
So suppose you do this. Where's a suitable place to display this memento? You put it right on the mantle with the soccer trophies and the wedding pictures.
Use it as a poster.
And then people come over and go, "Oh, that's a beautiful wedding picture. Oh, you finished third in the soccer tournament. What's this?" You want to have that conversation every time somebody comes over to your house?
Oh yeah.
Hey, they say nice tattoo. Who tattooed?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my mom's tattoo.
Oh.
That's my mom.
That's my mom, as a matter of
That's my
fact.
mom's
Just a little piece of my mom.
Yeah, that used to walk around and have conversations and stuff.
Okay, hold on a second. Would you guys taxidermy a dog or a cat?
No.
Smarts?
No.
I mean, no, but that's again, it's a cat. It's the weirdos that do it because they sit there and just look at it in the corner. But no, not necessarily.
You guys are so 1999. This is going to happen.
I'm not coming to your damn house.
I'm sure it will happen.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a crime scene. It's like a puzzle of skin on your wall.
Oh, absolutely.
Jigsaw.
Ew.
Spike is a jigsaw killer.
Are you thinking about stuffing yourself, Spike, when you're dead?
Oh, I know. What I do is I'm going to get a tattoo. I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 of them of SOT, and I want them to skin them and give them to all y'all.
Wait,
that'd be so
are
nice.
you just gonna draw like a shape and put her name in the middle, and that's ours when you die?
Oh, that's so nice.
Cut this off. And
Hey, Billy, you want one?
Sure, I'll put it in the trash bag with my dad.
So you guys will tell me that if I gave y'all, or if I passed and I had all y'all names and maybe something momentous tattooed on my body and gave it to y'all would just throw it away?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I'd let somebody else because I don't want to touch it.
Yeah.
Dude, that's hazardous waste. That's medical waste. That's a hazard.
No, they mortified it, so it's okay.
Mortified. Yeah.
So it's
We're mortified over your
mortified.
idea.
Just sounds like it's mortifying.
All right, so there was a survey taking about that. Do you think this is crazy? Now, they asked you, would you get a loved one's skin mounted on your wall?
Just like that? Is that how they asked it?
Yeah, it was a dumb question, but and 38% of people said yeah, it'd be a nice tribute, and 62% said heck no.
Yeah. So, we're your 62% right here.
Yeah, really. All right, so let's go ahead. You guys are wrong.
Hey,
I'm getting my tattoos, and y'all better keep it.
Here's how I picture that survey going. Hey, would you like a loved one's skin carved off their body and made into a memento? And you go, yeah. And they go, all right, I'll be right back. I mean, that guy's not a surveyor. He's a madman.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You guys are killing me. All right, so let's go ahead and do. I like that. I like that, and I think that's gonna be the wave of the future. You're gonna go to people's houses, and they're gonna have fine art. The people are doing this thing correctly. They're not just skinning it and putting it out there.
Oh
and,
yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure there's a correct way to do it.
Yeah. You know what else they're going to have?
Party for me. I turn
You know what
around.
else they're going to have?
What?
They're going to have chalk outlines on the floor, too.
Yeah, leave that.
I hope that person gets cremated because they're gonna look terrible at the funeral if it's an open casket.
All right, Billy.
All right.
He's hanging up.
Bye. Tiffany is done after the funeral.
Oh.
Didn't you listen to the show?
How can I even remember? All I can think about is the skin being carved.
Yeah. Oh.
You guys are just, I don't know what y'all mean.
Yeah.
They do that in funeral homes. They do that anyway.
No.
I want to know what's really behind
Skin? Yeah.
They cut you open in a coroner's office if you were a victim of a crime, but they're not taking patches and going, hey.
Yeah. Hey, we could sell this to the widow. Yeah.
Yeah. You can,
oh my gosh.
It says no regrets.
Yeah.
No regrets, yes.
Like there's a corner going into Home Depot with a bunch of them as paint samples.
All right, listen. What I'm not only an innovator. I'm a guy that does the stuff early. So you guys are going to hear about this, huh?
On the cutting.
Pre-ejaculation.
Yes.
Hey, congratulations.
Thanks for sharing.
Oh my damn! All right, let's just go to the next topic.
Oh, that was fast.
Big store on I-4. I'm Steve Hurley.
Thanks, son.
All right, so I don't know how I'm gonna pull this off, but this is like the topic I like to call on the spot.
On the spot.
Now, so what I want to do is it's kind of like a little quiz game show thing here. So what it is, I'm going to ask each one of y'all a question. So I'm going to start with UPW.
Yes.
And then I want the rest of you guys, if I ask you, do you think that PW will get it right? And you just
okay.
Yay or nay, okay? This question here, the topics will be the human body or famous quotes, okay? So now, PW.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you this question here. What is the largest internal organ? Now, before you answer, I want you, Dr. Captain Clark, you think he's going to get it right?
Yes.
Tiffany?
No.
Smots?
I'll say no.
And Gasman?
Yes, he'll get it right.
All right, and then, I should be writing this down. And Voice of Reason? Voice of Reason?
He'll get it.
All right, so the PW, the question is, what is the human body's largest internal organ?
Internal organ.
Right. Well, right now it's not Spike's bladder. Look at him bouncing.
Yes.
Internal
organ. What do you think it is?
The small intestine.
All right. So who said that he would get it right?
I did.
One, Clark.
Everybody said Smart.
I don't know who. Listen, I didn't write it down. He's wrong.
Oh.
Right?
I said no.
Oh, okay. So Tiffany is winning right now. The largest.
I said no too.
Okay, and Smots. All right. The largest internal organ is the liver.
The liver.
Yes.
Oh, I guess, yeah. If somebody drinks as much as you, yes, you're right. Yeah.
All right. Dr. Captain Clark, being that you're Dr. Captain Clark, here's the next question. What part of the body continues to grow throughout your life? Now, Gas Man, will he get it right?
Yes.
All right, voice of reason.
What's the question again?
What is the shit?
What
part of the
body continues
Continue.
to grow throughout your life?
Oh, I think I know.
Okay. Yeah, he'll get that right.
All right. Tiffany?
Yes.
Smarts.
Damn, I was looking to. I don't have Dr. Captain Clark on my little screen. I was seeing if he can tip it off at all.
Oh.
I will say. I'll say no, but I have a feeling he's going to get it right. But I'll say no.
All right. PWs?
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe you might get it. I'm not sure.
That's
so,
he's trying to get.
He's cheating.
But that's not part of the body.
All right. So, so what you saying? Yay or nay? You said yay, and voice of reason. What'd you say?
It is.
I don't know if I asked everybody. All right. So, Dr. Captain Clark, what part of the body continues to grow your entire life?
Well, I was going to say hair in spite of the cheat hint, so I'm still saying that.
Yeah.
So, because I, smart.
I'm smart. Okay, so we had 4 of y'all that said he get it right.
Yes.
The answer is wrong. Is wrong like a mother.
Is it the nose?
It is the ears and nose.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Right. All right, so now.
Not everybody's hair grows.
What?
Right.
It grows continuously. It grows after you're dead.
Not if you're bald.
All right, so Tiffany.
What about pubic hairs? You know.
It's not part of your body.
Yes, it is part of your body. Okay.
No. All right, so
It's pubic hair anymore.
So Tiffany, this is for you.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
All right? This is a quote, and you have you have multiple choice. An eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind. Now, who said that? Was it Mother Teresa, Gandhi, Thomas Jefferson, or Muhammad Ali? Now, before you answer that, PW, will she get it right? Wait, hold on a second. What did you just say?
Just everybody guess.
You just said you don't know. God. All right, you gotta get another one then. You don't gave away the answer.
No, come on.
Go.
Yeah.
She said she doesn't know.
I think she's going to get it right.
Got a 25% chance of getting it right.
Just go.
All right, PW, you said right?
Yeah, she's going to get it right.
Voice?
Get it right.
Captain? Captain is no.
Oh, not going to get it right.
Smarts?
I'll say no, in large part because you stumbled over the names, and I don't think she's going to guess exactly all the names.
Oh, he's going to repeat it for her.
Gas man?
No, because you messed up the names. She'll get it wrong.
All right, so Tiffany, here we go.
Okay. Give me the. I know you said it was.
An eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind.
Right, I remember that. I've heard it, but
Thomas Jefferson,
Mother Teresa, Gandhi, Thomas Jefferson, or Muhammad Ali? You got 3 people say you're gonna get it wrong.
No, I said she's going to get it right.
I'm gonna say because I've heard it because I'm a quote person.
Okay, quote person.
When I speak, I open with quotes. I do. They always say open with a quote, fact, or a story when you're speaking. Anyways, I'm going to say Gandhi.
She went with Gandhi. And the correct
Gandhi, not Gandhi.
Gandhi.
All right, so 2 people said she would get it right.
Yeah.
She was absolutely right.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Damn. Tiff, how the hell you know that? I thought that was going to stomp the world.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So now this one is for Gas Man.
Was it Ben Kingsley or Mahatma Gandhi?
I was surprised he didn't give me Helen Keller as an option.
Yeah, really. Yes, man. Here's your question.
All right, here we go.
Which has more bones? A baby, a teenager, or an adult? Which has more bones? A baby, a teenager, or adult? Now, PW, will he get it right?
I'm sure he's going to get it wrong.
Dr. Captain Clark.
I'm going to say he'll get it right.
All right, Tiffany.
Who was the question for?
A gas man.
Gas man.
Now you're in pressure to really guess it. You might as well say yes. Otherwise, you're like, oh, God, he didn't get it right.
I'm gonna say, actually, he might know it.
All right, Smarts.
I'm just going to wait to see how high you bounce right now.
Hold on.
Get your ass on to get this over with.
Yeah, wait. All right, I'll say he does not get it. No.
All right, and Voice of Reason?
He knows the answer, but he won't. Probably won't get it.
All right, gas man for the win.
Come on, Gas man, got it.
Oh shit! What part of the body? It's early. No, it isn't. Oh god, what part of the body could? Oh shit! I forgot the question was. All right, next week.
Who has more bones?
Yeah.
You're a baby.
The baby is the correct answer. Yeah. All right. I didn't take the time, you guys. I love you guys. This is the Spike on the Mic show. Thank you to.
What did we win?
What that girl name for calling in?
Wasn't Tiffany.
Cassidy.
Thank you for Cassidy for calling in. We gotta get out of here, y'all. Next week.
You know what? Mike's got to sign it off even better because you got to really just run to the restroom.
Just pee in the can.
Wipe me.
Pee on your.
All right. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, what you got?
All right. The show's over. We actually successfully ended the show.
All right.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, PW. Appreciate it.
Hey, my pleasure.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Stephanie. Good to see you.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye. Good to see you guys.
Bye.
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 W.
Yes.
To provide some refreshments, maybe?
No, I'm sorry. I finished all of mine.
I know that there's food shortages and such, but you must have something.
I had a six-pack right here next to me, and I've taken care of it.
All right.
All right. Good night, guys.
Good night, man. Thanks.
All right. Bye.
Love you, buddy. Bye.
Love you.